Hello and welcome at next episode of Stocks Advisor channel. Today we will talk about the company Rollins, traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name ROL. Well, Rollins is showing kind of stabilization already more than 1 week of trading sessions after a major decline from the level of 64 that took place 8th of November all till to the level of about 56.50, more precisely speaking, just sitting and moving average 50. And there now we see that a kind of volatility and stabilization between moving average 20 and moving average 50 here, this blue and green line. So we also have, by the way, here 3 moving averages depicted. It's moving average 20, 50 and 200 being green, blue and red lines correspondingly. Here on the left you see their depictions. So coming back to the analysis now, of course it's a question where the stock is going to go, what are the nearest support levels, and what are reverse possibilities here. So if you look carefully, you can see that it's intraday information, so we're still trading. The candle is not formed, so it's yellow here, but it's again sitting in between moving average 20 and 50, so we can already draw our conclusions and think of where it's going to go. First, of course, what we need to note immediately here that there is one volatility level, we are sitting on it, and we also used today it as actually the minimum of the trading. And let's call this blue line V1, as we usually do for volatility levels. So we're sitting on it, and it was actually working many times as volatility. It was formed somewhere beginning of September, then reconfirmed in the beginning of October here, and also many times reconfirmed actually by end of October 2 times. And now we're just sitting it. Also moving average 50, that blue line is also just on beneath on it, making it a double support level here. Of course, another important information is MACD, and this is the major driver now for the price action. We can clearly see we're sitting already a long time actually negatively without forming any clear wave, so just flat, kind of flat and slightly volatile. So there are possibilities. What we can see is one, we start making a negative wave and then go up. This would create some negative movement, so meaning that we would pierce moving average 50 here. Should this take place, then the next levels of support here are actually at the level of just above 54, and then another one very strong support line is just sitting at 52. Should by some strong negativity we decline further, of course there is another support level, just to draw it, not given we go those levels ever, but there are actually well echeloned for support lines, and let's call them S1, S2, S3 and S4 correspondingly. And here is just below S4 is moving average 200, the red line, which makes it actually unpenetratable support for this stock. And should the price decline further, actually we will see here that it might pierce S1 level, and therefore the first entry will be here actually in the channel S1, S2. But what also is possible, we will bounce from moving average 50 here, so the price might go either up also. So it's a little bit like both probabilities are here, because the price's action is a little bit indecisive. If you look RSI wise, just in the middle, so not really overbought, oversold, ready for some fast move in either way. Also the MACD is kind of flat, so it could either immediately reverse upwards or do some negative wave. So in that sense we need to play both possibilities, and therefore it's advised already to enter actually in between the channels of moving average 20 and 50, so anything in this area. The best would be enter closer to V1 line, so or closer to moving average 50, and then just wait. Should we reverse, okay, you can make a nice trade here. The first exit would be advised just at the level of 62, which is this resist line. Because there is on top another resist line which is 64, kind of a double resist level. If we pierce it, we will of course open a new upwards channel, but again this need to be seen, this need to be happening. So it's until it's happening there is no technicality on that, purely casino, but still R1 or R2 levels would be good enough to play. So from the current position would be almost from 10+% trade, which is nice. So it's already advised to enter. Should the price decline, then no problems, we can just average down with average down opportunities 1 to 2, meaning we buy one portion, then we average down with 2 portions here. And again, we are super safe because we can wait for another support line. Should we completely go down, and this would be the third channel to average down S3, S4, which would be again average down with 2 portions. So this is more like a low profit safe play, but still might give immediate low profit or a bit longer, but then you need to play safer and average down. So 5 portions, and you play your average down game starting from the current price and then just all the way down as depicted here. If we immediately reverse, the sell is advised in this channel, R1, R2. If later we will see piercing upwards from R1, then yeah, we will open a new wave, a new channel, actually upwards move. Then it will be something like here. We'll pierce this level as it was somewhere in July, and then we open all moving averages starting go up with acceleration. But still this to be seen. If not, if we decline, okay, then we are very well supported. So in this sense, it's a very safe small profit play. S1, S2 good support line as well. Should the price decline, then V1 will work on the reverse again as a new resist, and it will be advised to sell here. Should we go really low level and then reverse, actually then S2, S1 will be a nice exit level. So it's very well echeloned entry and exit sequences. If you do like this with Rollins, could be actually giving nice profit, although might take some time, because should the price, instead of immediately going up trying to pierce R1, R2 level, decline, it might take, let's say, 1.5 weeks for the first entry and then a bit more for second. So overall this is like a play for let's say 1 month, but if you decide to do so, it could be very interesting here, because this is a classically growing company. Very well stable growth was observed. Even if we do a major let's say correction behavior, we can make still some trade. Another indicators that say it's very indecisive is actually, if you look here, it's RSI. It's still indeed declining, as we saw in the previous wave. It's now in decline mood, but it's also flattening in the same way seemingly that we saw in before, like in June. You can see RSI was declining and then flattening, and this actually caused again the reverse of the price action. So it's either this or this. Really both way we can go, but if it goes down, we know how to support ourselves. And you can also see the decline of the volumes currently if you look from the previous tops here. So it's not a low floater, of course, but it's a relatively lower. So this means that at lower volumes you can make a faster move. Once the volume will increase, it can really push either upwards or downwards. In both cases, you will be very well supported here to trade with ROL. As you can see, we always give advice 1, 2, even up to 5 weeks in advance for our stocks. Therefore, the date of the issue actually is not the date when the stock is outdated or when it's just going to expire. It's just the date when it was placed at our YouTube channel. Therefore, you can watch older videos up to 5 weeks before, and maybe what was discussed there is just about to happen, so you can place your price alerts and make your play if you like the analysis with those. So therefore we urge you to watch previous videos as well. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button if you didn't do so already. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks. With this having said, again, just repeat for all, this is a reverse play, not really a long-term analysis, just a reverse play for having 10+% with possibilities from, let's say, 1-2 months, weeks up to 1.5 month long play. But if you like having profit within even 1 month of 10+%, this is a very nice, quite safe stock to play with. With this, thank you for watching, and also for watching this episode. See you at other episodes of Stocks Advising channel, where we discuss interesting stocks for US-based markets.